Hey traders, TG Watkins here. It's Wednesday, February 4th when I'm recording this, and I hope you guys are doing okay out there. The market is not looking great, and that's what I want to make this video about, is that in case you haven't been noticing that a lot of stocks out there are starting to fall apart, this is the time that you need to be careful, you need to be defensive. It doesn't mean you need to get rid of everything. Of course, there are certain sectors that are still working. That's fine, but you don't always have to be full throttle, long in the market, and anything else like that. There are a lot of shorting opportunities. We actually put some short trades on today. But basically what I want to do is keep reinforcing what I'm seeing with the SPX and the Moxie indicator, especially on the daily chart, along with the Nasdaq, that we have what I call an inverse trampoline move. And if I zoom out on this and show you here, a couple things I want to point out. We have seen this signal before, and this is why I like the Moxie indicator and I trust it. But you can see here the Moxie indicator was below zero and we had price over the daily 50. Here too, we had the Moxie indicator below zero and we had price over the daily 50. And here we have the Moxie indicator below zero and we have price over the daily 50. Now, the interesting thing that I've kind of noticed in this example, and I don't know the full answer yet. Of course, we never quite know what the market's going to do, and I don't really know how much emphasis I need to put on this. But what I have noticed is that this was a small setup, and we kind of had a small correction. This was a bigger setup. We had a bigger correction. This is an even bigger setup. And we have, I believe, been pushing, price has been pushing up here along the daily 50 for 3 months, which is a very long time to be basically pushing against what the indicator is trying to say for 3 months. And it's got me a little bit cautious out there, a little bit nervous, trying to figure out what to do about this. I've basically gone to cash. We have loaded up on some short positions, and in looking in through here is what I'm seeing that we need to be careful with in order to protect ourselves with this. So I've taken the right actions in this. I do think that the market is going to start working lower. I look at things like the put call ratio. It is low, and I think that it has plenty of room to go up before a bottom is in. So I don't know exactly where this is going to go. As I said, we never do, but things to kind of be aware of, that a reasonable correction of, say, 10%. If you look at this on the SPX from about 7,000, 10% takes us down to about the weekly 21. I think that could be reasonable. If this thing really does get going, that's possible. If it doesn't go there, great, that's fine. Then maybe this will be shorter and shallower than we think. But I think we just need to be prepared that everything I'm looking at says that things could be coming down. And another way to look at this, if we look at the QQQ, there is not only a double top, but also the same situation with the Moxie indicator being below zero. We're seeing that. And then if we look at things like the VIX, in through here, the VIX is starting to set up. Now we are long the VIX, and I've been telling people about the UVIX and everything else like that. These volatility indicators, which, if they're going up, that means the market's coming down. And we've actually been seeing these things continue to build up before the market has actually moved. And that's another heads up and a warning sign that I'm seeing out there as well. To show you some of what's been actually happening out there, because it's actually incredible that the SPX is still hanging around its daily 50. Now I know the Nasdaq has come down a little bit, but we did just finally today, we got the SMH, the semiconductors, to break down. So, it seems as though the last final things that are holding the market up are starting to come down, and you can see the SMH finally came down to the daily 50. Does it have more to go? Sure, possibly, but that's a pretty big move. Part of it is because of AMD and earnings and getting hit pretty hard, and that was from a double top right there. So that's another kind of issue that we're seeing out there. If you look at ARKK, big move to the downside. In fact, the potential bounce that I was noticing up in here as of last week failed. And you can see how brutal this thing has really rolled over. So again, we never quite know where these things are going to go, how bad this might be, but you can just look at some examples out there and say, wow, that's been a pretty big move. Maybe I should be careful. We also know what's been happening with crypto. We look at IBIT. Ever since it broke this level, it's been straight down. Okay, that's also significant. That's significant to know. I'm looking at, you can look at MAGs. This is the Magnificent 7 ETF. Now we know that the MAGs generally have not been doing that great. We know that Apple's up a little bit, Amazon's kind of neutral. Google's been up doing fine, but then Microsoft is down. Adobe is down. Tesla's been coming down. So it's been a mixed bag, and I'm kind of wondering if maybe the next thing to possibly weaken is Google. Now, just be careful. We have earnings today, so we'll have to see what happens there. But you can see here, this is not really in an uptrend. And what if this starts to weaken and come down a little bit further? I'm not seeing strength in the mags. Or IGV. This is the software. Now, the whole idea behind here is that software is getting annihilated because of AI, and we may not need software anymore because AI does it all. So that's just kind of the idea from there. Is this getting a little bit ahead of its skis? Maybe, but you definitely don't want to be long here, and we just don't know where these things are going to go. Maybe there's a buying opportunity at some point. I just don't see it yet. So please be careful with that. But you can see that there are certain sectors that are really, really rolling over. Some of the resource stocks. I'm looking at Quad U. We've had some big moves for the beginning of the year, which is awesome. But kind of like AMD, they've also topped out at a double top, and I think that they are on their way coming down to at least the daily 50, maybe more. We don't know. Or how about some of the more speculative stuff? You can look at Archer in a downtrend. Joby. Now, granted, Joby had a secondary offering, but definitely in a downtrend. These things are kind of falling apart. How about some of the drone stocks? Look at ONDS. It's had a really big move. In fact, I was able to catch right there that move. But then look at this. Now we've been coming down significantly. And a lot of the other ones are coming down. UMAC coming down. ARKK coming down pretty hard. And we actually shorted this one today. So we're doing well on that one. We're benefiting from the downside. So that's just kind of a quick update. There are a lot of things that are just getting wrecked out there. I'm trying to just think. Here's some other notable ones. Palantir, no longer in an uptrend. I mean, this thing has been an uptrend for quite some time. Now look at it, starting to roll over and coming down pretty hard. It did bounce on earnings a little bit, but they sold into it. It was basically a bounce in a downtrend. Look at Hood, also really starting to roll over in a big way. I mean, you can see we have been in an uptrend for quite some time. No longer. This is a significant change right now. Maybe someday in the future, this will end up being great buying opportunities, but there's no need to dollar cost average on something like this or buy the dip right now. It's just too soon. SoFi, also starting to roll over just as hard. Okay. We need to be careful out there. If this kind of weakness continues to work its way up the food chain and into the Nasdaq and into the SPX, it could come down. And a simple 10% for the SPX can mean a lot for individual stocks. And we're starting to see that with some of these things. So, be careful out there, guys. That's what I really want to let you know. Cash is a position, or if you guys want to day trade or short-term trade or be bearish on some of these things, there are opportunities out there. And as I said, I am still bullish on a couple stocks. In fact, today is another great day for one of the ones that we're long on. But other than that, we've switched to being short on some things. So just take that as a little bit of a warning, and we'll continue to see where this goes in the future. But I want to make sure I put something out there for you guys, mostly because this SPX inverse trampoline move on the Moxie indicator is a big deal, and we'll have to see where this goes. Okay, so make sure you guys protect your account. Make sure you have cash at the end of all this in order to work with, because at some point the dip will get bought, probably end up being a great buying opportunity. You need to make sure that you have cash to work with in order to take advantage of the next move higher, whenever that is. All right, guys, thanks again, and we'll see you later.